That's when the first like computer clock was like turned on or like standardized. All right. So whenever I write time.time, I'm getting the amount of seconds that have passed since January 1st, 1970. All right, and it doesn't actually look that big of a number, right? Pranav guessed it was a month. But if you do the math, this is 50 years. All right, which makes sense, right? Because it's 2020 right now. So 50 years ago was what? 1970, right? Very cool. Yes, so what we can do is it doesn't really matter what this number is, how big it is. All that matters is that every time I run time.time, I get a slightly different number, right? Because you see here, it gave me, like, if we just look at the last two digits, it gave me 62 and then 93, meaning the time just went up by like 30 seconds. If I write it again, it's now went up by another 10 seconds. If I write it again, another 4, 2. So it just keeps going up, right? What we can do is we can store the time that a variable was created. So I can do something like start time equals time.time. And now what I can do is if I write time.time minus start time, I will get the amount of time that has passed since I created the variable. Run it constantly, and you'll notice that number keeps going up, right? So what we can do is we can use this to check the amount of time that has passed since something happened. So for instance, I can create a variable called start time at the beginning of my game, and I can say only move the ball if like 2 or 3 seconds have passed since the beginning of my game. Right, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to spend too much time demoing this anymore. Let's get into our code because we don't have that much time left in class. Okay, we have about an hour.